Okay, so the one thing that I wish people knew and understood about my class and about me is that I'm the kind of teacher that means what she says. So if I say I don't accept late work, I mean that. If I say, if you turn it in late, you're going to get a 0, I'm going to give you a 0. And a lot of students, act surprised, or, I'll hear the shrieks. What? I can't believe she gave me a 0. Even though I said I would, even though the syllabus says that I would. No writing in pencil. So if you submit an assignment in pencil and the rule is to use ink and you get a 0, why are you surprised when the syllabus says that and I said it? There's this notion that, well, let me just rewrite it and turn it in and get the points. Well, why would I let you do that, right? And so the whole notion that my job is to prepare you for real life, but yet you want me to enable you time and time again, never ceases to amaze me, despite the fact that I've been doing this for 20 years. And I get, the frustration of students. I do. I just wish that more of them were willing to take responsibility for their actions, because too many students don't. And that will never cease to amaze me. I wish that my students came to me at the secondary level with all the tenets of the English language. What I mean by that is, if they knew the 8 parts of speech, right? If they knew on a very basic grade level how to spell. And if you can't spell, at least be able to sound it out. I teach English and I can't spell every word in the dictionary, but I know how to sound things out until I can look it up, right? And discern how to actually spell it. And it's frustrating. There are a lot of things about teaching that I like, otherwise I wouldn't still be teaching. But that's one of the things, right? It's like, how does a student end up in an English 3 class if they don't know to capitalize the beginning of a sentence or put a period at the end of it? Or they don't know what a thesis statement is, or the components of an essay, right? They don't know that an essay is comprised of an intro, a body, and a concluding paragraph. So things like that are going to get me every time. That the culture here is very enabling, unfortunately. There are a lot of advantages here and a lot of things I absolutely love about teaching here, but this community is very enabling. There are a lot of students who could care less about the lesson and live for the grade. And I don't prescribe to that mentality. I also bring my experience to my teaching, right? I happen to be a Black educated female, and I bring all of that to the table, and there's this expectation that I'm going to conform and be anything other than that, which never ceases to amaze me. I'm supposed to embrace my students for who they are in a predominantly Asian school, which I think is a beautiful thing. But by the same token, there's a lot of unwillingness to embrace the fact that I happen to be Black, right? That can be problematic for some students and parents and teachers. Good question. I think that freshmen coming in here should work on being organized, because that's going to go a long way at a school like this. Work on relationship building, establish a rapport with your teachers, be willing to take responsibility for your actions, especially if you have me as one of your teachers. And I think those are good starting points for freshmen at this particular school.